Hello friends, I am Shubhajit Banik. I am a lawyer and I'm back again with my video on my YouTube channel, The Lawyer's Law for Students. Let me make it clear, it's not a descriptive lecture, descriptive answers, but it is basically to help you people recall the concepts with speed and accuracy in the exam hall so that it helps you in life, makes you a better person, good lawyers in turn. But firstly, your exam purpose should be met, right? It's very important to know from where the question has been set and what the thing is basically. You can expand on your own, no difficulty on that, right? Today we'll talk about part 4 of the Indian Constitution, and that's directive principles of the state policy. See, directive principles are desirable principles which should be followed for achieving a welfare state. Now, these principles do not give you any right, no rights, so they can't be enforced in the courts of law. The legal word is they're not justiciable rights, right? They cannot be enforced in the courts of law. But the union and the state must strive to achieve on these principles so that in turn we have a welfare state. So that's the broad and basic idea. And now we go into the 17 articles which talk about the directive principles of state policy. There are 18, we'll skip one for a moment, we'll talk about the 17. Now, my basic intention is to help you recall fast, right? Understand and recall. For these two things to be done, I have to group it using simpler words. So I've made 4 groups for you: social, political, economic and protection. Easy words: social, political, economic and protection. We choose one group, social. Now the group social has 2 parts linked: society and law. All right. In society we have articles 38 and 39. 38 talks with again society, social order. 38 talks of social order. The social order is the state must strive to remove the inequalities of income, status, opportunities. Understood? So that a social order is achieved. The removal of inequalities of income, status, opportunities. Right. And 39 are certain principles which the state must strive to follow. What are those principles? Very basic. There must be work and livelihood. Equal pay for equal work. There should not be concentration of wealth. The workers' health must be taken care of. There should not be exploitation of the children and the youth. So these things are basic principles in 39. The law part. Law is 39A and 44. 39A talks about free legal aid. What's legal aid? The very poor, the poorest of the poor, who cannot afford to engage a lawyer, they have right to be defended in the court of law. And so their right will be defended by lawyers for whom the expenses are to be borne by the state. So this is legal aid, right? 39A. And 44, Uniform Civil Code. So the moment someone talks about legal aid, see how it's easy in this course. The moment talks about legal aid, you understand it is in directive principles of state policy in the group of social, in social, not the society part, the law part, and the law 39A. It's easy to recall. It's not memorizing. There's a method of doing it, right? And 44, Uniform Civil Codes. See, Hindus have personal laws, Mohammedans have personal laws, Christians also having certain laws, Parsis also have laws. So the Uniform Civil Code, the state seeks to, get a uniform law for all. Well, that's a different thing. It cannot be enforced in a court of law. It's a desirable thinking only, principle on which the state should follow to get a welfare state. So we have dealt with the first group, social. Social has 2 parts, society and law. Society in turn has 2 articles, 38 and 39. 38 in tune with the name, social order. Social order is basically removal of inequalities of income, opportunity, status, basics. And 39, that there should be work and for livelihood. There should be equal pay for equal work. The health of the workers need to be taken care of. Then the children and the youth should not be exploited. And there should not be concentration of wealth. In substance, these are things in 39. In the law part, we have again 2, 39A and 44. I'll refer to the book as and when required, right? 39A and 44. 39A talks about free legal aid. You understand by that the state would take responsibility for the poorest of the poor and have lawyers engaged at the expense of the state. 44, Uniform Civil Code. The personal laws should give way to a uniform civil code for all. Right. Till now we have discussed the social. Let's discuss the political. Political comes in 3 articles: 40, 50 and 51. 40, 50 and 51. 40 talks about organization of village panchayats. See, at the panchayat level, if it's organized and some powers are given, so then the politically we start from the grassroots level and a very strong one. So this is again a step towards achieving a welfare state. 40 gone. 50 talks of independence of the judiciary from the executive. What's it basically? Independence of judiciary. So that's the concept of 50. 51, that is promotion of international peace and security. Okay, 51. So social and political gone. By this time you have learned articles 38, 39, society group, law, 39A, 44, right? In the political, 50, 40, 50 and 51. So what I've tried to do is this: I've not taken the articles serially, but I've grouped them conveniently. It's easy for you. In the first group of social, you have 38 and 39. 38 talks about social order, 39 talks about the principles. 39 in the law, you have 39A and 44. 39A talks about legal aid, 44 talks about uniform civil code. In the political group, you have 3 articles: 40, 50 and 51. 40 talks about organization of the village panchayats. Village panchayats, this is again, and giving them some power so that we strengthen the grassroots level, we achieve towards a welfare state. 50, separation of judiciary from executive, and 51, promotion of international peace and security. Done. For the third group, we'll not take economic, we'll take the protection one, right? We'll take the protection one because it will be easier for you. How? If the group is 3, then the articles would be 3. That's the easy one. If the group is 3, the third group, protection, the articles would be 3. So, what are the 3 articles? The articles are 48, 48A and 49. What is 48? See, organization of agriculture and animal husbandry in the scientific lines. Agriculture and animal husbandry has to be organized in the scientific lines. 48. 48A. See, the protection of environment, forests, this come under 48A. We must try to protect. And 49, monuments and places and object of national interest or national importance has to be protected. So under the group protection, there are 3. First, organization of agriculture and animal husbandry in the scientific lines, 48. 48A, protection of environment and forest. And 49, monuments and places and objects of national importance need to be protected. Go. So how many articles you knew by now? You know Article 38, social order. 39, the principles, the work, equal pay for equal work, health of workers, etc. Not the children and the youth should not be exploited. All these things. 39. You know 38, you know 39, all right? You know 39A, you know 44 under the group law. Yes, you know, I know that. It's legal aid and uniform civil code. Good. Then in political, you know 40, 41 and 40, 50 and 51. Yes, you know that. 40, 50 and 51. What's 40? Forgot. Village panchayats, organization of village panchayats. It's political. So the powers are given in the grassroots level. So that's 40, right? 50, separation of judiciary from the executive. Okay. 51, protection of promotion of international peace and security. Right. And under the group of protection, you have 48, 48A and 49. Then again, you know, organization of agriculture and animal husbandry in the scientific lines, that's 48. 48A would be the protection of the environment and forests, and 49, protection of monuments and places and objects of national importance. Easy, very easy. Well, if you like my channel, that's the Lawyer's Law for Students, please like and subscribe. I need some comments from you. I'm not getting any single comment from you. I don't know what to do and what not to do. I'm preparing these things for you. If you're following it, let me know and tell me which subjects you need. Sir, please get me this subject. I'll get you that subject. It'll be easy, right? And what are the more things you require? Till now, I've not made it audio-visual. Audio-visual meaning thereby, I don't have a whiteboard or a blackboard or a paper, pen, markers. I'll come. See, understand, right now I'm doing in very constrained facilities. I'm seated at home and I'm doing it. I don't, because now due to coronavirus, I'm not even going out, so I don't have the access to a proper platform. Right. Coming back, do subscribe, like, share, and give your comments. Comments I would really want from you. See, I can also get back to you and share my views. It's me doing the talking and the videos and no feedback from your end. Doesn't look good, right? Anyways, coming back, we have dealt with social, political, and protection. Now, the last group, economic. Fourth group is economic. So, economy is directly related to work, right? That's easy. So, the economic group has 4 groups, subgroups: work, children, nutrition, scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Why scheduled caste and scheduled tribes? We'll come to that. Fourth group is economy. It starts with work. It has 4 subgroups. Four. The third one was protection. It had 3 subgroups. Okay. So, fourth one is economic. It has 4 subgroups. They are work, number 1. Number 2, children. Number 3, nutrition. And number 4, scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. We take with the first group or first subgroup, work. Work again, WORK. Easy. WORK. So, 4 articles. What are they? 41, 42, 43 and 43A. 41, 42, 43 and 43A. We go to 41 first. So, 41 says that state should strive to give you opportunities of work, yes, work, education, and public assistance to the needy, that's the elderly, disabled, sick, right? 41. 42 says it's all about work. The state must strive to give us a humane condition of work. The words which have been used are a just and humane condition of work and maternity relief. That's 41. 42, sorry. 41 was the state must strive to give us work, education, and public assistance within the constraints, of course. And number 42 is that there must be humane and just conditions of work, right? And maternity relief. 43. State must secure work with a living wage so that the workers have a decent standard of living. Right? See, all you see these things are removal of inequality so that we can go ahead towards a welfare state. The basic concept is that, directive principles of the state policy. And the fourth one, WORK, is 43A. The workers must have a participation in the management of industries. Again, the inequalities will go away, right? So work, WORK, 41, 42, 43 and 43A. 41 deals with states must secure work, education, and it must give public assistance. And 42 talks about just and humane conditions of work along with maternity relief. Then 43 talks about work with a living wage so that there's a decent standard of living for the workers. And 43A talks about participation of workers in the management of the industries. Work is gone, we take care of children. Now, for early childhood and education of children up to 6 years, state must strive to make some provisions. That's basic. We must catch them young. The children up to the age of 6 years, the care, protection in the early childhood up to education, that level, it must be given. So that's 45. Right? Now we go to nutrition. Nutrition is dealt in Article 47, which says the level of nutrition must be raised and the standard of living must be raised. Why? Level of nutrition and standard of living, 47. It must be raised. Why? States must try to raise it. Why? The end result is public health will improve. If public health will improve, the welfare state comes into play. Got it? Inequalities are removed. All people, the health of workers, everyone. So, the nutrition part, the nutrition level and the standard of living must go high. You got it? So that public health in turn improves. Right. It's a correlated thing, not an intern side. Nutrition level of nutrition, the standard of living, public health, all must go up. 47. Now what we have? We have scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Well, this is the educational and economic interests of the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and other weaker sections must be taken care of by the state. Article 46. Right? The educational and economic interests of the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and other weaker sections must be taken care of by the state. Article 46. Have you realized? The entire directive principles of state policy we have discussed and you have recalled. See, we'll see how you can recall. Again, brief recap before I wind up. I'll just name the articles and you will tell me and you see if you can recall. Social, political, economic and protection. First group, social. It has two subgroups, society and law. Under the group society, there are two articles, 38 and 39, social order and principles. Correct. Law. The articles are 39A and 44. Legal aid, Uniform Civil Code. Gone. Political. Political has three articles, 40, 50, 40, 50 and 51. 40. Organization of village panchayats and giving them some power. 50. Separation of judiciary from executive. 51. There's securing international peace and security. Right? Gone. Then we take protection. Protection again has 48, 48A and 49. Organization of agriculture and animal husbandry in the scientific lines. Then protection of environment and forest, 48A. 49. Protection of monuments and places and objects of national importance, 49 gone. So protection is gone. Economic. Economic has four subgroups: work, children, nutrition and scheduled caste, scheduled tribes. So work, we have WORK. Work is 41, 42, 43 and 43A. 41 talks about state should strive to give you work, then education and public assistance to the poor, to the disabled, elderly, then who are sick, all these. Then we have 42, just and humane conditions of work and maternity relief related to work. 43, we have work with a living wage so the workers can have a decent life. 44, the participation of the workers in the management of the industries. Right, gone. Children, 45, the early childhood. State must strive to take care of the early childhood till 6 years of the education and care. Right. Then we have nutrition. 47. What is 47? 47 talks about that the level of nutrition and the the words. Level of nutrition and standard of living must go high. So what we have, the improve the public health. Right. That's all. 47. And last one was 46. That is scheduled caste, scheduled tribes. So the educational and economic interests of the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and the weaker sections need to be looked after by the state. So we have discussed the directive principles of the state policy, part 4 of the Constitution of India. I believe it was useful to you. Subscribe to my channel, like if you do like, share if you do want to share. But please give me some comments. I need to know how things are going because it's all for your good in the examination. Thank you. Have a good day. Take care.